Hello everybody and welcome back to another random drag race simulator video situation. So today we are going to be doing Pokemon. This was a comment that was left on the first drag race simulator video I did, and I thought it was a really good idea. So the way that I set this all up is these are all custom, characters that are added, to the simulator that I added to the website for me to use. So the way that I did it is there are like stats that each of them has. There's stats for like the runway, comedy, like lip syncing. There's I think 7 of them in total. I forget what they're exactly called, but there are different stats that exist. And so the way that I decided to set all their stats up is I gave each of the contestants two like very good stats, like based off of what I think they'd be good at. For example, Faramosa has very good runway and design stats. And then I gave each of the contestants two very bad stats. Faramosa's, I believe, are comedy and acting. And then the other three stats are I'll just give like scores like in the middle, so they all have the same like stat spread, just like in different places for like their different strengths. So yeah, our cast for this, I wanted to do at least one Pokemon from each generation for this, so we're gonna go in order. Kangaskhan, Galarian Articuno, Meganium, Gardevoir, Registeel, Empoleon, Wormadam, specifically the plant cloak form, but I'm just going to be saying Wormadam and Articuno for the rest of this video. Mienshao, Slurpuff, Pheromosa, Toxtricity, Mr. Rime, and Bombirdier. The reason I didn't do some Pokemon like Milotic, for example, is because I wanted to save some of the other like classic, like what you'd think for like a drag race season of Pokemon for if we do this video again. So, I put in some of the ones that you'd automatically think like Gardevoir and Pheromosa. I also put in some like kind of out of the box picks that I think would be interesting, like Meganium and Registeel. So yeah, let us get started. Oh, the formats. We're doing a regular season format. There's no returning, just a regular standard season, and we're gonna have a top 3 actually. So we're gonna see how this goes because I think all the other simulators we've done before are top 4, so I want to see what the top 3 ends up being. We are going to. There's the chance for Shantaes and Sachets to happen, double Shantaes and Sachets. There's a potential for Riggery for challenge wins, which is essentially like, if somebody has done like, has either like needs a win and like this is their moment, even if they've done slightly worse, the simulator might give it to them. Or if somebody's like on a roll and they're, kind of maybe not done the best, but maybe second best, they might give it to them too. So it's interesting the way that it works. And there's no chocolate bar. So let us go. Alrighty, the first mini challenge, the contestants will do makeup tutorials with noodles. Interesting. Toxtricity won it. I could see Toxtricity being good with some noodles. I don't know, what would they do? Like make like noodle wigs? I don't know what the point is. Anyway, moving on. So it is a design challenge to start off. Okay, so Meganium slays it. Good for Meganium. Gardevoir, Mr. Rime, Bombirdier, Pheromosa, Toxtricity, and Empoleon will do great. Wormadam, Kangaskhan, Articuno, Mienshao, and Slurpuff all do good, and Registeel does bad. It's not looking good for Registeel to start off. Meganium, Registeel, Gardevoir, Slurpuff, Mr. Rime, and Mienshao are the tops and the bottoms. Alright, let's see what happens. Meganium wins the challenge, as expected, with that performance, slaying the challenge. Good for you, Meganium. Gardevoir and Mr. Rime are going to place high this week. Registeel, Slurpuff, and Mienshao are the bottoms, but Slurpuff is just going to place low, and the bottom two are going to be Mienshao and Registeel. Okay. Alright, interesting. Bottom two. The lip sync is I don't give a fuck by Dua Lipa. I was supposed to say the fucking acronym, and I was like, no, we curse on this channel. Why would I do that? Mienshao does good, and Registeel flops. Oh no, poor Registeel. Mienshao is gonna stay and Registeel is gonna sashay away. So sad. So Slurpuff and Empoleon wanted to slap each other, but they didn't want to get ugly. Girl, Slurpuff, what hands are you slapping with? Like, Empoleon would fucking kill you if you got slapped by it. Mr. Rhyming, oh, okay. Is that the child? Mr. Rhyme and Gardevoir are sharing wigs. Oh my god, Gardevoir just takes off her headpiece like, "Bop," and then just like brings it over to Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme's like, I love it. It's perfect. Meganium, Slurpuff, Bombardier, and Articuno are reading each other to filth. Oh my god, the girls are fighting. And Napoleon, Pheromos, and Wormadam think they're being overlooked. Well, I guess you were all safe this episode, so that does track. So here are the track records for now. I don't know why Manshow's thing is above Slurpuff's, but whatever. The way that I don't understand the way that works, but whatever, who cares? I guess, yeah, these are the way it is for now. It's interesting how it zooms in because it makes Gardevoir's face just like weird as shit. Oh my goodness. Anyway, moving on. Today's mini challenge, the queens will do nails with hip pads. Okay. And Polion, you can't make any damn nails. Look at your fucking flippers. I don't believe it. I think this is rigged. A roast about comedy. Slurpuff slays it. Oh, good for Slurpuff. And Polion flops it though. Ooh, same episode. Winning the mini challenge might be going home. And then everybody else, either just great or good. In this challenge, let's see how the runways work. Crazy, sexy, cool is the category. That was always such a good category. I believe that on season 6 was when they did it. They should do that category again. Let's see, Bombardier and Pheromosa slay. Oh, and Slurpuff actually does great, so I have a feeling that Slurpuff is probably going to be winning this challenge. Mienshao and Empoleon do bad. Ooh, I think we might have our bottom 2 there, folks. We'll have to see if that's the case, though. Oh, no, Mienshao is actually perfectly safe. Slurpuff, Empoleon, Meganium, Pheromosa, Mistrum, and Gardevoir are the tops and the bottoms. Alrighty, let's see. Slurpuff did win the challenge. Good for Slurpuff. Ooh, the little hands. Meganium and Mr. Rhyme are high. Meganium doing very well so far, and Mr. Rhyme, both in the top 2 weeks in a row. Okay, Pheromosa is going to place low, so Gardevoir and Empoleon are the bottom 2. Okay, interesting. Song's High Horse by Casey Musgraves. I would love to see that, actually. I think that'd be super fun, but they both flop it. Are they both gonna go? We'll have to see. Oh, Gardevoir stays and Polion leaves. Oh my goodness. You cannot send Gardevoir home this early. That makes complete sense to me. I completely get it. Alrighty, so Empoleon is gone. Oh, very, very little happening. Mr. M and Slurpuff want to save each other. Well, you both were in the top. It doesn't care. It doesn't, matter. How? Y'all are not in the same egg group. At least I don't think so. They might be fucking Skitty Whalelord. I don't know. Shit. Moving on. So the best track record so far is for sure Meganium. And the worst is Mienshao. Okay. Ooh, a lot of the safes were exactly the same. Interesting. Very much people kind of staying in their own same lanes, aren't they? Well, it will have to change in some aspect eventually, which might be this episode. The mini challenge, the queens will do wigs with past Drag Race contestants. Bombardier won at the mini challenge. Okay. But good job for Bombardier getting a win of some kind during the season. Ooh, a 60s inspired film named Drama Queens. Some acting challenges are either the best or the fucking worst. I think a 60s inspired film would be interesting. I can't remember the last time they've done something like that. Okay, Team 1 is Toxtricity, Pheromosa, and Mienshao. Okay. Team 2 is Articuno, Kangaskhan, Gardevoir, and Wormadam. And Team 3 is Slurpuff, Mr. Rhyme, Bombardier, and Meganium. Okay, Slurpuff, Wormadam, Gardevoir, Mienshao, and Mr. Rhyme all do great in this challenge. Okay. So leave 2 from each of these and 1 from the Team 1, so it doesn't really matter much. It seems like Team 1's probably going to be in the bottom because Toxtricity and Pheromosa don't do a good job. We're going to have to see, though, if that ends up being the case. Let's see the runway. Oh, but Pheromosa slays the runway along with Articuno, and Wormadam and Bombardier also do a really great job on the runway. Good for them. Okay, the team of Slurpuff, Mr. Rhyme, Meganium, and Bombardier are all safe. So that means Articuno, Toxtricity, Kangaskhan, Pheromosa, Gardevoir, Mienshao, and Wormadam are the tops and bottoms. Wormadam won the challenge. Oh my god, Wormadam. Can you imagine a fucking Wormadam winning a fucking acting challenge about a fucking 60s? It does kind of give it like a little 60s vibes, just a smidge. But that's honestly very funny. Just like you fucking go on your screen, you see a Wormadam, and it's like speaking, I suppose. Gardevoir, Articuno, and Kangaskhan are all high because they were all on that same team. And as I predicted, Mienshao is going to place low, and Pheromosa and Toxtricity are going to be in the bottom two. Song is Telephone. Oh my god, I love that song. Great song. They fucking did it with gals on season 14. We need to do Telephone again. We need a rerun. We need people in bodysuits doing it this next time. No shade to Willow or Angeria. They did not choose at which point of the season they would fucking do the telephone lip sync. They both do good, so who's gonna stay? Pheromosa's gonna stay and Toxtricity is gonna leave. Poor Toxtricity. But I mean, yeah, Pheromosa is a fucking, I mean, she is a fucking skinny legend, and I'm gonna say that unironically, and that is the only thing I will ever unironically call a skinny legend. Oh, very little in Untucked this time as well. Interesting. Articuno, Bombardier, Mr. M, and Meganium are begging production to have another cocktail. God, yeah, that's a funny side. Yeah. Oh my God, nearly have a physical altercation. Interesting. I think Mr. M would fucking die. I think even though Formosa isn't, well, she's a fighting type, but like I have a feeling that she could just like flick Mr. Rhyme and he would just like fall down, you know. Let us see what's going on now. So the worst track record at the moment that belongs to Mienshao and Pheromosa. And the best track record, I believe, goes to Meganium, doing pretty solidly throughout the season so far. Let us continue on. In this main challenge, the queens will do a photo shoot about noodles again. Or wait, what they did a challenge. What did they do with noodles the first time? Was it a photo shoot? I don't remember. But more noodles. Kangaskhan wins it this time though, so you know, work. I think we've had different mini challenge winners the whole time. The queens will participate in a parody commercial about love, and Slurpuff slays it. Ooh, Slurpuff might be getting another win here. Ooh, Mienshao and Pheromosa flop. Oh my god. Sad times for them. Jesus. Oh, but Pheromosa slays the runway. Maybe that can save Pheromosa potentially. Articuno, Bombardier, and Wormadam do great. Ooh, Slurpuff has a bad runway. Interesting. Let's see. Maybe who's in the top there? Oh, they were actually like all pretty much down there. Oh yeah, interesting. Everybody who had a great performance just had a good runway. So maybe Slurpuff still wins the challenge. Interesting to see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Slurpuff, Pheromosa, Meganium, Mienshao, Kangaskhan, and Wormadam are the tops and bottoms. Who should go home tonight? Okay, we have a Pheromosa, Wormadam, Pheromosa, Mienshao, Wormadam, Mienshao. Wait, that's two for each. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Did these two say each other? No, Mienshao said Wormadam. I would assume Mienshao would have said Pheromosa because they both have probably done the worst so far in this competition. Slurpuff and Meganium are both going to get a challenge win. Okay, they each getting their second win. Okay, poor Kangaskhan probably could have gotten a win here, but sadly not. Let's see. Pheromosa is actually going to place low, so Wormadam and Mienshao for elimination. Okay. Those things, I hear you knocking by Winona Judd. I absolutely not. No, thank you. But Mienshao slayed it and Wormadam flopped. Is Wormadam going to go here? What? Wormadam quit. Are you kidding me? Wormadam quit the competition? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh my geez, not another one. Not another one, but at least it makes more sense this time, at least a little bit. Somebody tried to drown Gardevoir in the ocean. Okay, work. Pheromosa and Bombardier drank a few too many cocktails. I'd expect it from Bombardier. Also, and Pheromosa, they both seem like some messy bitches. Meganium lashes out irrationally at Pheromosa, probably because they keep getting saved. Meganium is still our front runner. Oh my god, Wormadam will literally quit. That is so funny. And Mienshao is currently bringing up the rear. Bombardier has been safe every week so far. Interesting. We maybe Bombardier will not be just safe this week. Oh, and Mr. Rhyme and Kangaskhan also have like the same track records, just like backwards. Huh, fun. Ooh, all these safes. Weird. Okay, lots of weird stuff going on with these track records. Competition about past Drag Race contestants. Meganium wins it. Good for Meganium. Snatch game. Kangaskhan and Slurpuff do great. Articuno and Pheromosa flop it. Oh, we have to see Pheromosa in the bottom this time, right? But Pheromosa has a great one way. Oh, but Bombardier does as well. So they're gonna have to do Articuno, Pheromosa bottom too, right? They gotta do it. Oh, and Kangaskhan actually is a great one way too. This might be Kangaskhan's week here. Kangaskhan, Pheromosa, Slurpuff, Articuno, Meganium, and Bombardier are the tops and the bottoms. Kangaskhan wins, and Slurpuff and Meganium are gonna place high. Interesting. Yep, Bombardier's safe, and Pheromosa and Articuno are the bottom two. Lip sync song is no one else. What? Another Winona Judd? Really? Twice in a row? Pheromosa does great and Articuno does bad. Is the simulator gonna save Articuno here? No, it's not. Pheromosa gets to stay again, and Articuno has to leave. Oh my goodness. Okay, Mr. Ryan Bombardier and Gardevoir get into a huge fight. Okay. Meganium, Pheromosa, and Gardevoir campaign to send Articuno home. Okay, interesting. Oh, Gardevoir and Kangaskhan are not feeling each other vibe. Just one vibe. That's the only one. So, Meganium is still leading. I mean, these three are, they're not the top three of the season. I don't know what else will happen. The worst track record so far is for sure Pheromosa. Oh, and Bombardier did break the safe streak, not in a good way, but did break it for sure. Let's see what happens now. A makeup tutorial with balls, and Gardevoir wins it. You don't have any balls, Gardevoir. Well, you could have balls. Moving on. Girl Group Challenge. Fun. Okay, the teams are Kangaskhan, Gardevoir, Slurpuff, and Meganium, and then Pheromosa, Mr. Ryan, Bombardier, and Mienshao. We're just going based off of track record so far. I would assume this team would do better, but we'll have to see. Mienshao slays it. Mr. Ryan just... Oh, that team is going to win it. That team is going to win it. Oh my god, Slurpuff, Meganium, and Pheromosa all flop the challenge. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think Mienshao's winning this damn challenge, folks. Theme is surprise. Mr. Rhyme, Bombardier, Slurpuff, and Meganium, all but great one way. Kangaskhan is a bad one. Okay, let's see what happens. Mienshao does win the challenge, and Mr. Rhyme, Bombardier, and Pheromosa are all gonna place high. The fucking underdog team fucking wins the challenge. Gardevoir and Slurpuff are safe. Oh, they saved Slurpuff, even though Slurpuff didn't do a good job. Meganium and Kangaskhan are up for elimination. Oh my god. They both have challenge wins. Oh my god. They both do bad. Oh lord, the song is Best Friend by Sweetie and Doja Cat. Oh my Jesus. What's gonna happen here? Meganium gets to stay. That makes the most sense for sure. Meganium has a better track record. I was hoping maybe that both of them would stay, but it doesn't. You know, they both did bad, so obviously that wasn't going to happen. Meganium and Slurpuff are talking about who's the trade of the season. Who would be the trade of the season? I guess if you're going by technical literal definitions, it would be Toxtricity. Yeah, but out of who's left in the season at this point in time, I think I actually don't know who it is. It's probably Pheromosa, technically, using the non-traditional definition of just who is the hottest. Pheromosa and Gardevoir learn their lip sync words together, even though there's no possible way they both could have lip synced together, but you know, regardless. Jesus, the worst track record still goes to Pheromosa at this point in time. The best is actually still goes to Meganium even after that bottom two. Interesting times here. We still only have 3 challenge winners left in the season at least. Mr. Rhyme, Gardevoir, Bombardier, and Pheromosa could all win a challenge potentially. And, you know, bring themselves back up in those rankings. Let's see. Oh, we have the reading challenge now. I'm just going to actually scroll to the end and see who wins, and then I will read their reads. Mr. Rhyme won it. Okay, let's see what Mr. Rhyme's reads were. Oh, there they are. You were so stupid you studied for your COVID test. That is a bad read to Gardevoir. Gardevoir is a psychic type. Gardevoir's got to be smart up in that brain. I don't believe it. Bad. Sister, let me give you some advice. Don't ever be ashamed of who you are. That's your parents' job. I get that for Slurpuff. That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Let's see what the challenge is. It's a dance number with the history of disco. Pheromosa, Bombardier, and Mienshao all do. Oh my god, the fucking bottoms are coming up to the top again this week. Mr. M and Slurpuff both do good. Good for them. And Gardevoir and Meganium both do bad. Okay. I assume we're getting a Gardevoir Meganium bottom 2 this week, unless some of the runway changes it. Oh, Meganium has a great runway. The theme is spring. Did we not just have that earlier in this season? I feel like we did. Mr. M and Slurpuff have bad runways. Okay, I have a feeling Pheromosa is actually going to take this challenge here. Mr. M is going to play safe. Let's see what happens. Pheromosa does win the challenge. Bombardier and Mienshao are both going to place high. Oh, they put Meganium as low, keeping her out of the bottom. And Slurpuff and Gardevoir are the bottom 2. Lip sync song is Creep by Danny Minogue. Is that a cover of Radiohead or is it a different Creep? There are lots of different songs called Creep. There's TLC's Creep. It could be any Creep. Slurpuff is good though, and Gardevoir flops. That Gardevoir's gonna go here. Sadly, Gardevoir's going. We have one of our two kind of classic Drag Race girlies, Gardevoir and Pheromosa, going here eventually. Well, I was gonna say, I don't want to say eventually. I was gonna say finally, but you know, it really isn't even finally because you would kind of expect them to make it deep and. This is, you know, I think we're dead in the middle of the season. I think Gardevoir just got 7th, so, you know, good job for Gardevoir. Didn't win a challenge, but I mean, did pretty good, all right, like throughout the season. Oh, Pheromosa and Meganium are now enemies. They had an argument and they both cried. Oh, and Bombardier and Slurpuff had one too, but they're not actually enemies. Okay. Slurpuff and Pheromosa talk about their families and they bond. Was this before or after the arguments? I gotta know. Um, but yeah, Gardevoir did an alright job throughout the season. Who has the worst track record? It is still Pheromosa. Shockingly enough, it's still Pheromosa. And the best track record is currently a tie between Mr. Rhyme and Meganium. Okay. Mr. Rhyme has just been high and safe the whole season, but you know, doing pretty good, all things considered. Mr. Rhyme and Bombardier are the only two without challenge wins left. Let's see if either or both of them end up getting a challenge win this season. What is next? A mini challenge, a photo shoot about balls. Of course it's about balls. It's Drag Race. It's always about balls. Slurpuff wins it. It's also sometimes about dicks. The makeover challenge. Ooh, this might be Bombardier's time to shine. Meganium and Bombardier do great. Pheromosa and Slurpuff do good. Mienshao does bad, and Mr. Rhyme flops. Oh, Mr. Rhyme is going to be the bottom 2 here, most likely. Probably with Mienshao. Who will stay and who will go with that? Because Mienshao's had more bottoms, but Mr. M hasn't won anything so far. I'll have to see. Bombardier does win the challenge. Good for you, Bombardier. Making it to that final 5. Meganium and Pheromosa are going to place high. Mienshao is actually going to be saved from the bottom 2, and Slurpuff and Mr. Rhyme are going to have to take that. Okay. Jesus. The song is Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. I would love to see that lip sync, actually. We need more Billie Eilish lip syncs. Have there been any so far? I feel like there's been at least one, but I can't even remember if there has been one. Anyways, I want to see Billie Eilish lip syncs. Mr. Rhyme does good and Slurpuff does bad. Are they going to save Slurpuff because of the challenge wins or no? They do save Slurpuff and Mr. Rhyme has to go. Sad times. Oh, Slurpuff and Bombardier kiss. With that beak and that tongue, I don't think that would be that very comfortable. Oh, they actually bond about their families, and they form a clique, but Meganium and Pheromosa are still enemies. But and Mienshaw's also in the clique. I don't understand that. That's weird. Let's see. The worst track record at the moment is Mienshao. And the best track record is Meganium. Meganium, I think, has carried it every single week. Since I think, you know, the beginning, actually. Good for Meganium. Pretty solid track record here. We only have, I believe, very well, as long as both these episodes just go as normal, then we only have 2 more episodes until we reach our finale. So who is going to make it there? We'll have to see. Everybody left has a challenge win, so it can really go any number of potential ways. Let's proceed. It's the puppet challenge, and Mienshao wins the mini challenge. Honestly, I could see that for Mienshao. Just the arms. I feel like Mienshao, I don't know. I feel like that would be a good comedy challenge for Mienshao. It's a roast challenge. Slurpuff and Bombardier both do great, and Meganium, Mienshao, and Pheromosa just do good. So I think we got Slurpuff and Bombardier going to the final 4, but we'll have to see for everybody else. Bombardier slays the runway. Oh, Bombardier might be getting her 2nd one in a row. It seems like Bombardier is probably going to get another challenge win here. Meganium just had a good one, so I think Meganium is going to be in the bottom 2 for sure, but will Mienshao or Pheromosa join her? See, Bombardier does win the challenge. Slurpuff is safe. Mienshao is low, so Meganium and Pheromosa are the bottom 2 this week. Okay, let's see what happens. Looks like a steer by Cupcake. Yes! Oh, mouth wide open like I was at the dentist, I gotta say. Pheromosa does good, Meganium does bad. Is Meganium's track record good enough against Pheromosa's that Meganium ends up staying here? Yes, it is. Meganium actually gets to stay. Interesting. I actually didn't think it was going to happen this time. Pheromosa gets eliminated here in 5th. Pheromosa had a very rocky time here, but I did a good job for sure. Good for Pheromosa. Let's see what happens. Meganium and Pheromosa. Oh, I forgot they were enemies. That's like a perfect wrap up of their story. That's why they get that bottom 2. I see it. I see the vision. I like it. Oh, yes, debates about Pringles. God bless. I'm glad we got one this episode. And Slurpuff, Mienshao, and Meganium just get into a huge fight in general. Is it about the Pringles? Oh, well, no, because it's Mienshao, not Bombardier. But, you know, we love fighting over Pringles. Let's see who is leading the track record game. It is currently Bombardier, the only person who's not been in the bottom 2 yet. I think Bombardier might be winning this season. And the person with the worst is going to be Mienshao. So let us see how this final episode before the finale goes. Bombardier wins the mini challenge. The queens will do a competition about a partner. That is so vague. That means nothing. But all right, work. Jay is the ball, the French ball. Oh, it's the ball from Drag Race fans. Ma France à moi, French clichés, and Festival de Cannes. I can't do a French accent. Bombardier does great though. Slurpuff and Meganium do good, and Mienshao does bad. I think Bombardier is getting the 3rd win in a row. Yes, you are. Slurpuff is going to place high again. Meganium and Mienshao are the bottom 2. I think either of them could go here. Meganium is good, or sorry, Manshot is good. Meganium flops. The song is "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence. Yes, I want to see this as a lip sync song yesterday, please. Oh my god, I would fucking love it. It would be so good. It's such a good song to do. They need to do the rap parts. I need to see them do part of the rap part of it. You know, the bridge. It's the bridge. It's the bridge that I'm talking about of the song. But regardless, I need to see it. I want this. I think Manshot is staying here. No, Meganium gets to stay still. Interesting. I mean, it's fine. You know, Meganium ain't winning the season. I don't think either of these two are winning the season. I think it's definitely Slurpuff or Bombardier winning this season. But Mienshao sadly has to sashay away here. Oh, these 3 bond a lot. Did they become friends? Meganium and Pheromosa are no longer enemies. Well, Pheromosa didn't get to decide that, but Meganium did, I guess. This is actually really heartfelt around here. Slurpuff says that some queens have questionable fashion choices while looking at Meganium. I mean, kind of shade, but whatever. So here's our final 3. We have Meganium, Slurpuff, and Bombardier. Bombardier has 3 wins, no bottom 2s, literally all at the end of the season. How interesting. Slurpuff has 2 wins and 2 bottom 2s, and Meganium has 2 wins and 3 bottom 2s. So let us see how this finale goes. Oh, we have to see who's going to be the congeniality of this season. It seems like it is going to be Empoleon. Empoleon, how many votes? Oh, Empoleon got 3 votes. Cool. Congratulations, Empoleon. So top 3 votes just made a music video for RuPaul's newest single. Theme is best drag. Meganium does great, Bombardier does good, and Slurpuff does bad. See what happens here. Oh, Meganium is going to get eliminated before the final lip sync. Bombardier and Slurpuff are going to do the final lip sync of the season to Raspberry Beret. That would also be a great lip sync song, honestly. I would love it. We need more Prince. I think we've only had 1999. I might be wrong. You tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think the only Prince song we've had as lip sync is 1999. We need more. Bombardier wins the season as I anticipated there at the end. Bombardier did a great job this season. Bombardier absolutely deserved this. I mean, look at those first 5 episodes, Bombardier did not deserve it. But that second half of the season, Bombardier turned on those jets, getting highs and wins all throughout. Good for Bombardier, honestly. Well, I think that is it. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment if you wish. And yeah, if you want to see me do more of these, please let me know and I will be sure to do some. And I was actually right earlier on in the season thinking of how many people have won repeated mini challenges. There was not a repeat mini challenge winner until Bombardier won the final mini challenge of the season. Crazy. I was onto something. I predicted it, I saw it, and I knew it, and I predicted it for the future. I'm great. Oh yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.